Hey there guys, how's it going? Thanks for checking out this video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can make this box Quetzal build, which not only is great for farming, also helps protect your Quetz and can allow you to soak turrets in certain ways. Now, using this method, there's all kinds of different Quetzal builds that you can make, but I'm going to show you my personal favorite, which is kind of the best of both worlds. It's quite good for farming and it's quite good for protection. Now, bear in mind, this isn't going to make your Quetzal completely bulletproof. It's still going to be able to be damaged. It just gives it a little bit of extra protection that it normally would, which is highly recommended in my opinion, now that you can't put turrets on the Quetzals to protect them. You can make slightly different variations of this, like I said, but this is my preferred one that I think has worked the best for me. And actually, some people said you can't do this anymore on PC, so I'm going to show me doing it on PC. The only thing that they've actually changed is that your Quetzal can now be targeted with this build. Before, the turrets had a lot of trouble targeting the Quetzal, so you could walk right up to bases. Now turrets will target the Quetzal with this build and shoot at it, but if you're careful, you can still manage to soak them and do some damage. You've still got to be careful with this build. It can die very easily, but it's absolutely better than nothing, and it's my favorite build so far, especially that it works quite well with farming as well, which I'll show you at the end of the video. So let's get stuck into it. Of course, don't forget to smash that like button if you like these kind of tutorials and you'd like to see more of these kinds of builds and little tips. But we're going to use this Quetzal over here to do our build. So let's jump on. Smash the platform saddle on first, of course. Now, how you want to start off, I like to just jump up a little bit so it stabilizes the Quetz a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put two thatch foundations as far forward as I can. It's absolutely essential that they go as far forward as you can, and obviously try and centralize them. That's not too bad. Not absolutely perfect, but that's pretty good. Next up, you want to put two foundations behind these, like so. Then you can destroy these foundations and put some thatch ceilings down. Now, I'm going to fly here just to make this easier for me to build, but you can easily do this while not flying, but I'm just going to do that to make it easier to show you. So now you can put your metal walls going down off of these. And the next stage is to put the metal foundations underneath there, lock them in. See if we can get this placement. It's a bit tricky. Oh, no, not there. Okay, actually, that's fine. I'll delete those in a second anyway, but let's just lock them in here. Oh, my word. This is actually probably a bit easier to do this phase while it's sitting on the floor because it's a little shaky. But anyway, that's fine. It doesn't matter that one's metal, but we are going to get rid of that later. That foundation needs to stay there for now, but we will get rid of those two later. So we're going to build 4 down and then thatch at the bottom. So let's grab those. 1, 2. That's number 3. That's number 4. And then we're going to have thatch walls at the bottom, which we'll be deleting later. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too low at the moment to do that. So let's raise it up a little bit. And I think we're just going to fall down here. Yeah, we're absolutely fine. So thatch walls there. Those are going to get deleted later as well. Now you put your ceilings on. This build is going to allow you to start putting ceilings on this. And I actually not got enough ceilings, so let me just spawn in some more. All right, now we're going to go across. And of course, you probably want to do this just practicing with stone or thatch or whatever you like to use, because it can be tricky. Even myself, who's done this quite a few times now, can easily make mistakes, especially as the Quetz moves around a little bit. So we've got 2 in the front and 3 in the back, so that's a total of what, 10 ceilings there. Then we can actually delete these, and then we want to get back on top of the Quetz, so let's just fly up there. Or we just want to get on here, to be honest. So now we're going to put our Dino Gates down. I'll do this while walking. This can be a little bit tricky. These are the gateways. So you want to put these down. Obviously, these go 2 foundations wide. Put it as far to the front as you can. This should do here. I think that'll be fine. Yep, that'll be absolutely fine. Then we'll put 1 down here. You might get a snap point. You can see I've got a snap point there, so you can use that if you want. If you don't get a snap point, let's see if it's here. You see this one's being a bit more tricky. So what I'm going to do is just place this back a little bit, and there you go. That one's going to be okay. Get it as far to the edge as we can. Might as well bring it back a little bit just to make sure there's no gap there. So obviously you want to double check that there's no gaps, and these ones look absolutely fine. hop on the Quetz and then get behind here. At this point, we can take these foundations down, but we'll do that. Actually, yeah, let's do that now. Let's replace... Actually, yeah, we can just get rid of all of that. So let's demolish that. Demolish this. And you can demolish these thatch ceilings as well. Now, when I do this on Xbox on official servers, it doesn't seem to let me build as many places as I can on PC. I don't know if there's been a change or something, but... That's why I'm trying to save a little bit of space by doing that. So now we're going to put these gateways at the back. Again, same technique, as far to the edge as you can, while still making it straight, and bring it a little bit in like that. That looks fine. Yep, that's going to be absolutely fine. We should have a snap point on this one. You can see it's trying there. There you go. Not sure about this one. This looks a little bit too far to the edge. Yep, as you can see, but just head down a bit and you can get it eventually. So head down. There we go, and we can bring it forward as long as there's going to be no gap there. Get right on the edge to give the Quetz maximum protection. And you can see no gaps there. I'm going to put walls there, so it's going to be fine. So you should be able to put these gates in, no issue. Let's do that in the front as well. All right, we're already looking quite good. Now what do I need to do? I need to put those walls in. Right, so let's do that. And we're going to actually land this now. Land this down, and we're going to open up the side and get in here. Oh, actually, we could probably do this while it's floating. Let's do it while it's floating. There we go. So now we're going to protect it with these walls. I don't know if it will let me put that there. No, it won't because it's too low. Just fly up a little bit more. There we go. Oh, jump off the side. We're going to fly again. Let's fly. Okay, now you want to put some walls up. Now, you can't put a wall on this top one because it's obstructed by the foundation. Now, you can leave that gap if you want. If you really are short on spaces for some reason because you want to build other stuff, you can leave that gap. But I like to cover... Oh, I like to cover it up. So what you can do is you can put a ceiling. You can obviously use thatch for this. So actually, oh, I've used metal now anyway. But you can use thatch for that because we're going to destroy that anyway. And then you can attach a wall to the side here, which is actually a little bit easier to do while it's still. So let's see if I can just land it. Let's go over here. Tend to find it's a little bit easier while it's on the ground, this bit. So see if you can get that in there. There you go. Let's get rid of this ceiling, which is the reason I said you can do it in thatch. Hop down here. And we can do the same here. Can I get the... Damn, am I going to be able to get that ceiling up there? There we go. And let's try and do the wall. Oh, yeah, number 3. There we go. Bam, beautiful. So now we can get rid of that as well. So this isn't too bad as it is. But I like to give a little bit of extra support to the front. So because it's like that, you can do it with 4 there. You see I can attach those. You can do 4. But for some reason on Xbox, it doesn't seem to let me do as many. Now, I can even put extra on now. It would let me, as you can see there. But for some reason, when I built on Xbox and I was doing it on official server, this is the maximum amount of things it would allow me to put on. So I'm just going to do it like this. And there you go. There is your finished Quetzal. Not only pretty good at blocking turrets, it's not completely bulletproof, but it is pretty good at blocking incoming damage. You put your head down, you can soak plant species X and all that kind of stuff. Now, what I'm going to do now is show you how you can also use this not only as a great little fortress, but you can use it to farm with unlimited ways. So I'm going to get my Anki, go over to a mountain and show you how that works. So it's being a little bit tricky, but this is basically how it's done. You walk up to the area and then just jump on the Anki, but for some reason it's not doing it very well. I think it's because I haven't got anyone helping ride the Quetzal for me. And the Quetzal head is blocking it. So this is very easy to do with 2 people. But not so easy to do on yourself. Because the Quetzal head keeps looking at you. I can't actually remember if they found a way to fix that yet. But if you can get it just right, you should be able to just farm like this. But yeah, it's a little bit tricky doing it a single person. Because you can't really get things where you want them. Let me try. But if you can manage to do this, it will not take into account the weight of anything, which is obviously what you want. So let's see if we can get this bit. I'm sure if you position it just right, you should be able to. Because I think it's the Quetz head that's blocking it. So if I position it there, I'm pretty sure that will get that metal. I'm definitely getting the berries. And yeah, I'm getting the metal there as well. So there you go. That's how you do it. And that is not affecting the weight of the Quetzal whatsoever. But like I say, you don't really want to do this solo. So what I might do is I might try and get some footage of me doing it on Xbox with a friend, and you can see how effective it is. So here you can see some footage of how we've got it working on Xbox, and it's actually quite easy to do with 2 people, and you can carry as much metal or as many resources as you like. I've got to say, I've got to give a shout out to someone for this video, because I actually learned how to do this from another YouTuber's video, and I'd feel bad not giving them a shout out and just showing the technique. Although I don't know where they learned it or whoever learned it first, but I watched One Wing's videos and he showed me how to do it in those videos. I highly recommend you check out his videos. He has all kinds of crazy building videos for art, really useful. The guy's an absolute genius at building, so I'm going to link his video in the description there, so go and subscribe to him, leave him a comment letting him know that I sent you, and he's actually going to show you some more Quetzal box builds that you can do in that video as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, don't forget to smash that like button if you did, and subscribe if you're new, of course, and I will see you all next time.